The last story of Doctor Who we watched was among the best 2 hours of television that I've ever seen. I'm telling you, I was on a high for like 5 days following watching that story. Just to say, I'm so excited for more Doctor Who today. I don't think I said this before in a Doctor Who video. If I did, I apologize, but I just was thinking about The Office, and in the final episode, one of the characters, Andy, says something along the lines of, I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before they were gone, you know, while you're still in them. Yeah, watching Doctor Who right now, it just feels very much like, yeah, I'm in the good old days right now, and I'm really just making every effort to enjoy every moment, appreciate the show that I'm watching. I'm just so excited for more Doctor Who. Obviously, the last story was incredible, so going into today, I don't know what to expect from this story. How can you ever really know? I don't know, the bees are disappearing, maybe that'll come into play. Probably not today, or maybe ever, I don't know. They just mentioned it a couple of times, and I don't think that was just set up for a giant wasp. We've got glimpses of Rose throughout the season. I assume that'll come into play like in the final episode of the final story of the season. Maybe not the final episode, which we're getting close, but maybe that's today, maybe that's not. Probably maybe another glimpse. We are right about the time in this season where we might get a Doctor Who Light episode. I think there's one every season, right? So maybe this will be the Doctor Who Light episode, or maybe there's not one in series 4. In conclusion, I don't know what to expect from today, but I'm so excited and I'm really anxious to watch more Doctor Who. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching with me. If you want more, or you just want to support the channel, check me out over on Patreon or a YouTube channel membership. At the early access level, you can watch the next 2 months of Who reactions, or all the video reactions right now. And over on Patreon, you can get the same thing for a little bit cheaper, or add full episode reactions if you're into that sort of thing. But right now, I'm just ready to watch Doctor Who with you. So let's do it. Let's watch this episode for the very first time. Oh, we're starting off on the Fortress of Solitude. We're on Krypton. It had a Krypton vibe.
I said no.
Is this like a luxury spa?
Sapphire waterfall. It's a waterfall made of sapphires.
She just wants to lay by the pool?
I'd rather go sunbathing.
You be careful. That's extonic sunlight. We'll be back for dinner. We'll try that anti-gravity restaurant with bibs.
That's a day. Well, not a day. Oh, you know what I mean.
Taking a big space truck with a bunch of strangers across a diamond planet called Midnight? What could possibly go wrong?
Cue the theme song. Something's gonna go wrong. Either for the Doctor, or for the Donna, or both the Doctor and Donna. Something is gonna be a fun episode, I'm sure. It's interesting that they're kind of on vacation and kind of separated. Someone recommended not watching the intros like at all. And that's kind of hard to do, and I often don't remember to do it. But every now and then, as we're getting close to the end of the season, maybe I'll try to do that. This episode is called Midnight, though, if that makes sense.
Allons-y.
Allons-y.
I'm sorry.
It's French, so let's go.
Fascinating.
I don't think she really thought anything was fascinating.
Professor Winfold Hobbs.
I'm the Doctor, hello.
My 14th time.
Oh.
Dee Dee Blasco.
Now don't bother the man. Where's my waterfall?
You can talk to him, but she can't. Okay.
Complimentary.
Who is she?
I must. Midnight has no air, so please don't touch the exterior door seals.
There's been a diamond fall at the Winter Witch Canyon, so we'll be taking a slight detour, as you'll see on the map.
There's too much happening for my brain right now. Projection, the cartoon sound, the music video, like this is overwhelming. Thank you, Doctor.
A failure of the entertainment system.
Thank God.
We'll have to talk to each other instead.
98 clicks later. Some of them are enjoying it.
Trunks and everything. The pool is abstract.
I wonder how many times his son's heard the story.
Professor Hobbs read it, liked it, took me on his research just for the holidays.
209 clicks later.
No, I'm with this friend of mine, Donna.
Finally she's in on the conversation.
No, it's just me.
There's no life in this entire system. There couldn't be. Before the Leisure Palace Company moved in, no one had come here in all eternity.
Why am I so suspicious of this?
Just a small delay.
I doubt it.
I've been on this expedition 14 times. They never stop.
Well, evidently we have stopped, so there's no point in denying it.
What's wrong?
We've just stopped. Look, all systems fine, everything's working, but we're not moving.
They should dispatch a rescue truck. Top speed.
How long till they get here?
About an hour.
Stare, that ridge. Like a shadow.
What
just
ridge?
for a second.
What sort of shadow?
Like it was running
Running which way?
towards us.
Naturally.
Doctor, back to your seat.
Well, I didn't see anything, but Claude did, and I trust his instincts.
How much air have we got? Professor, it's fine.
What did he say?
Nothing.
Are we running out of air?
We're just panicking.
We're running out of air.
Is that what the captain said?
If you could all just remain calm.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Light out there is X-tonic. It would destroy any living thing in a split second. It is
Unless
impossible.
it's some different kind of living thing. Born and bred in the extonic environment.
It's trying the door.
There is no it. There's nothing out there.
Professor, shush your mouth. You're not allowed to speak anymore.
3 times.
Let's open the door.
She said she'd get me. Stop it. Make it stop.
She said she'd get me.
Stop staring at me. Sylvester.
Is she having a breakdown? Is she panicking? Does she know more than we know?
It's coming for me.
I think she's gonna scare herself to death. Nope, never mind. We're being flipped. Is she okay? Come on, where is she?
How are we?
It's Rose! I see her! Turn around, Doctor! Dang it. I would have loved for him to see her. I think we saw that exact same image of her shouting Doctor before. How's her face?
It's all right. It's all right. It's over.
Vigil, can you hear me? I'm not getting any response.
Oh! No, whoa. Nothing rushed in. Driver, Joe, and Claude are gone.
The cabin's gone.
Be ridiculous. It can't be gone. How can it be gone?
Professor, shut your mouth and just accept what's right in front of you.
Help is on its way. They saved our lives. We are going to get out of here. I promise.
That noise from outside. It stopped.
Yeah,
Thank God for that.
But what
Because
if it's
I
not
think-
outside anymore?
what if it's inside?
I was heading for her.
No, I'm so terrified. She looks normal enough. Why is she so scary? Even though she appears normal, her whole eyes, her movements. Well, she's possessed or something, for sure. Killer.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
She's just an echo.
You don't have to talk.
You don't have to talk.
It's an alien who's learning language.
What is that, learning?
What is that, learning?
I think so.
Driving me mad. She's driving me mad. Just make
Everybody
her stop.
stay
It's
calm.
gotta be a trick. Stop staring at me. Shut her up. Did you
That's
plan that with
impossible.
her? Stop
That's
talking.
impossible.
I'm telling you
This is so tense. It's impressive.
666.
666.
Why would you say that, Jethro? Powers back? Why?
Self-induced hysteria. We should leave her.
Doctor.
I know.
She's saying it at the same time as him. Heck, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck, what the heck, heck.
How can she do that? She's talking with you. And with me.
I think you should all be very, very quiet.
You
Agreed.
got that? How's she doing it?
Shut
Mrs.
up!
Kane, please be
How
quiet.
can she do that?
How are you doing that? Roast beef.
Bananas.
I'm full on terrified, to be honest with you.
Rose Tyler, Martha Jones, Donna Noble, TARDIS.
Aww. All the names.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O.
P. Finish it. QRSTUVWXYZ.
First she repeats, then she catches up. What's the next stage?
That's not Mrs. Silvestri anymore. She's not exactly strong.
All she's got is our voices.
I can't look at her. It's those eyes.
It's scary, right?
She's just a very sick woman.
Maybe that's why it went for her.
Consciousness inside Mrs. Silvestri, but maybe she's still in there, and it's our job to help her.
Well, you can help, but I'm not going near.
No, I've got to stay back, because if she's copying us, then maybe the final stage is becoming us. I don't want her becoming me, or things could get a whole lot worse.
Oh, no, you're so special.
As it happens, yes I am.
He is, yes.
We should throw her out.
Careful.
Do that.
Don't be ridiculous.
That
Guys.
thing, whatever it is, killed the driver.
Oh, somebody's gonna get us all killed.
We can't throw her out, though. We can't even open the doors.
Yes, we can.
Because there's an air pressure seal.
That's interesting.
6 seconds exactly.
No one is killing anyone.
That was a great shot.
For all we know, that's a brand new life form over there. And if it's come inside to discover us, then what's it found? What do you amount to? Murder? Because this is where you decide. You decide who you are. Could you actually murder her? Any of you?
It's certainly a case of letting fear of the unknown drive your choices. Maybe it's reasonable to have that fear. Who's to say?
I'd do it.
So would I.
Annie, I think we should. What? I want to be safe.
We don't know we're not safe, just freaky.
It's my job to see that this vessel is safe. We should get rid of her.
Now, hang on. I think perhaps we're all going a little bit too far.
At last, thank you.
2 people are dead.
Don't make it a third. If you try to throw her out that door, you'll have to get past me first.
Okay.
Fine by me.
You can't throw the doctor out.
Rest of you, tickets in advance. He just turned up out of the blue. Where from?
You haven't heard of it.
And you were talking to her.
All on your own before all the trouble, right at the front. You were talking to that Sky woman, the two of you together. I saw you.
You called us humans like you're not one of us.
That's what he said. And the wiring.
But how did you know what to do?
Because I'm clever.
And he spit. He's performing.
We throw him out as well.
No.
I know, you're scared.
Panic, fear, suspicion, paranoia. This is so great.
If we're gonna get out of this, then you need me.
So you keep saying you've been repeating yourself more than her.
If anyone's in charge, it should be the professor. He's the expert.
He's foolish.
Look at her.
She stopped.
When did she? No, she hasn't. She's still doing it.
She picked the most powerful person and now she's only echoing the doctor. Does that mean she's made him her target? Or is she subservient to the alpha?
Mrs. Silvestri, I'm trying to understand. You've captured my speech. What for? Whatever you want. If it's life, or form, or consciousness, or voice, you don't have to steal it. You can find it without hurting anyone.
Do we
Do we have a deal?
Oh, it desynced.
She spoke first.
She can't have. Oh. Look at that. I'm ahead of you.
Look at that. I'm ahead of you.
Does
He's
that
copying her.
mean he's copying her now? Oh, crap.
Mrs. Silvestri, is that you?
Yes.
Like it's passed into the doctor. It's transferred, whatever it is.
That's not what happened.
I don't know.
Look at her.
But this music is so... It's adding to the...
Coming
can
back
move.
to life.
I can feel again.
And look
I'm
at
coming
him.
back to life.
Can't move.
And look at...
Get me away from him.
It's in him. Do you see?
We don't know.
I'm sorry.
I must have scared you so much.
I must have scared...
I don't know that I would hug her. Nope, nope, nope.
But it's gone. She's clean. It passed into him.
That's not what happened.
Thank you for your opinion, Dee.
I would
But clearly, Mrs. Silvestri.
Dee's the only person on this whole transport that makes any freaking sense. And the doctor.
Now the only problem we've got is this doctor.
It's inside his head.
It's inside his head.
Oh, y'all are stupid.
It killed the driver
And the mechanic.
and the mechanic.
And now it wants us.
But she's saying it. But you can shut up. But it's not him, it's her. He's just repeating.
But that's what the thing does. It repeats.
Slow talk. It repeats, then it synchronizes, then it goes on to the next stage, and that's exactly what the doctor said would happen.
What? And you're on his side?
100%. I am.
It's not possessing him, it's draining him.
She's got his voice.
That's not true, because it can't be, because I saw it pass into him. I saw it with my own eyes.
What did you see exactly? You imagined it. You projected it.
Everyone saw it. Everyone.
Didn't you just making it up? I know what I saw. I saw her stealing his
I
voice.
think you should be quiet, Dee.
Well, I'm only saying.
And that's an order.
Oh, man. I want to just like, I don't know, hit him, steal his vocal cords, and shove them up his what?
That's how he does it.
That's how he does it.
He makes you fight.
He makes you...
We should throw him
Don't
out.
just talk about it, just you're useless. Do something.
Oh, my gosh.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Now.
Now.
Are these people just like the worst, or are they also under like her influence somehow? Or is this just like the worst of humanity, letting paranoia and fear take control where you lose sense?
Just do it.
That's the way.
That's the way.
You can do it. You can do it. Allons-y.
I want him out.
Allons-y.
That's his voice. The starlight way.
He's taken his voice.
Thank you! Throw her out! Yeah, yeah!
4, 5, 6.
Oh, she sacrificed herself!
It's gone. It's gone.
That's customer service, 5 stars. Oh my gosh. What just happened?
I said it was her.
I mean, yeah. And then you said a lot of other things. It's weird to see him like breathing so heavy, so defeated.
The hostess. What was her name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Really impactful scene. Just realizing that we don't even know her name. Man, I hope Donna had a good vacation. I wonder what it would have been like had she been there. How it might have altered the episode. I don't know.
Do you think it's still out there? Can't imagine you without a voice.
Molto bene.
Molto bene.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, he's traumatized for a hot minute. Please don't repeat after him. Oh, wow, that's it? That went by so fast. That was the whole episode? What? I'm stunned. If I'm being honest, the first 5 or 10 minutes of that episode, I was kind of wondering, like, okay, is this like a silly, goofy episode? What exactly is this? I was actually debating whether or not, we were going to follow up like the greatest story of Doctor Who so far with one of the worst. I was starting to think like maybe this episode is just not going to be very good. I wasn't sure. And then it cranked it up to amazing. I mean, this was so good. Once it put its foot on the gas, it did not let up. It was just so intense. It went by so quickly. It was constant tension, constant confusion and uncertainty, and just watching this unfold, being frustrated with these people as they let paranoia win the day and take over and control their actions to the point where they're willing to throw anyone who they think is a threat, they're willing to throw it out. And that's not necessarily wrong if they're right, but they weren't right. And it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, what? And the thing of it is, I'm fairly certain we will never know what it was. I'm fairly certain we may never, ever find out. Maybe one day, I don't know, maybe in season 8, we'll have a reveal. Like, bam! Remember that episode from 4 years ago? Boom! Now you know. Probably not, though. It was so interesting, so engaging. I like the idea of discovering or identifying like a new kind of life form that we don't know what to make of, and it's a mystery when we start, it's a mystery when we end, and it's kind of like this episode just ended. It's kind of scary to see the Doctor so shaken. I was kind of questioning at the beginning if this might be a Doctor Who light episode, and obviously it was the opposite of that. It was a Doctor Full episode. It was a Donna light episode. I think that's interesting. And so I'm curious, will the next episode be a Dr. Light episode, but like with Donna at the center of it? Maybe that's how they kind of distributed the responsibilities or the time. So they still have a Doctor Who Light episode, but not a main character light episode. I'm curious if they'll go that route. Maybe not. But wow, this ended up being an amazing episode. And I wasn't expecting it. I pretty much just kind of settled in. All right, lower my expectations. This episode might be okay. But then it was oh man, it was amazing. Thank you for watching. I so appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.